Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and in today's little Inkie July Marathon video, we are working on my traveller's notebook with a very flippity-flappity page. You could see I did a bit of an excited wiggle then when I found those beanies on that card. I am going through my 4x6 Project Life journaling cards and seeing if there was any that took my fancy for this snowy little page. This is following on from the previous Traveller's Notebook video that we did on a day when the kids and I and my bestie went and explored some fake snow. It's the first time the kids had seen snow, not that it was real, but that's okay. It's the thought that counts. Oh my goodness, the cats are having a hissy fit behind me, guys. They know I've turned on the microphone. So I am starting off by cutting these two journaling cards down into roughly, I would say, a 4x4-ish square. And then I'm going to tape them down. Now I'm adding some flaps for this one because I had too many photos. Surprise, surprise. I always have too many photos. And, you know, a trip to the fake snow is no exception, of course. I am sticking those down with some washi tape, always making sure to put some double-sided tape underneath because we don't trust adhesive. We never have, we never will. No adhesive will ever change my mind. Okay, question for you. Do you have an adhesive that you swear by? It'd be glue, tape, other sticky substances that are used to glue things together. I don't know what else there is. There's glue, there's tape, or foam dots if you use sticky dots. If you have one that you love, please share it in the comments and we can share some glue love because I feel like they just don't make adhesive like they used to. And I know that makes me sound ridiculous, but I feel like it's true. Do you agree? They just don't. So I had this little snow angel washi tape, which actually came in a Christmas collection, some probably crepe paper Christmas collection at some point. And that was perfect for me to add here. I'm just making sure that I've stuck those down all right with the page in front. But anyway, I needed flaps because I needed to add extra photos, and I'm starting off with our big one on the right hand side. Am I? Maybe not. Maybe I am. Why did I put that to the side? Nobody knows. We'll soon find out. I use the Project Life app to print and edit all my photos. So every photo I print, I usually just brighten it a little bit and up the saturation of colors. I just find that it makes it print in a nicer quality. If you would like a separate video on how I edit and print, please let me know in the comments. It's a bit of a tricky one to film, but I will see if I can get it done maybe next month. I only have 2 videos left to film for the Inkie July Marathon. I'm so excited. Any requests, let me know in the comments if you have any requests. I do have a art journaling grab 5 that I want to do, I think. If you have any ideas for that art journaling grab 5, please let me know in the comments. But yes, I only have 2 videos left to film, so that's a great feeling. Now just a ton to edit. So I am cutting some of these photos down into smaller sizes because there's randoms in them and they also just weren't relevant to the photo. It wasn't important parts. But I like that there's a range of sizes and shapes of photos, and I think that's one of the things that I like about the Traveller's Notebook because it has the ability to add the flaps very easily, and it is such a small surface area compared to like my giant 12x12 muckabout journal. I feel like I'm able to play with the photo sizes a bit more. This is my bestie and I was trying to figure out if we belonged up the top or if we belonged on the peak of the mountain card on that left hand side, and I went with up the top. Oh, I also dug through my Christmas embellies. There is a video coming up on my main channel on Inkie Quill, going through and organising my Christmas embellies and papers and things in a very cool way. I'm excited. I'm very excited because they've just been shoved in a box for years, and I finally found a way to organise them and put them very easily on my calyx and not taking up much room. But what was I saying? Oh yes, I went through all my Christmas embellishments and pulled out anything snowy because, you know, as I've said before, we don't get snow for here in Australia. We get heat waves instead for Christmas, which is why it frustrates me sometimes that there is the tradition of having a roast or a hot lunch sometimes for Christmas Day, because it gets very steamy on Christmas Day. I'm playing with some of those embellies now, just out of frame there. I've got a beanie and some mittens, and I was determined to make them work, even though they look a bit awkward on top of each other. I'm just going with the flow because I'm not going to use a beanie and mittens in any other time, because we don't really wear them. Our winters don't get cold enough for us to rug up. Like today, today we're in the middle of winter right now, and I was wearing a t-shirt and some leggings, and so it's not super chilly. So there's not a great need for the old mitten embellishments. I also went hard on this sticker sheet. So this is a tiny word sticker sheet from a very old crepe paper collection, I do believe, and there was a lot of snow references. It was a Christmas one, and I've used all the Christmassy stuff, and now there's just snow and cold and cozy and hot cocoa. Is hot cocoa hot chocolate? Is that Australians? Is that what we call hot chocolate? I've always wondered if hot cocoa is different. We call it hot chocolate or hot chocky. I think that's what hot cocoa is. We definitely, I've never heard any Australian use the words hot cocoa. So I think that's what hot chocolate is. So I'm working with the last little bits here, and then I'm going to do my very, very speedy writing here so that you don't have to watch all of it. Added some brush lettering as kind of like a title, and I freaking love this page. There's a lot packed into this tiny 2-page spread, and I think that's something that I've enjoyed about the Little Glimmers project that I've had, because it allows me to kind of pile on the memories or focus on one photo. So it's one or the other, really. There's no medium. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow with another video over on Inkie Quill, I do believe. I hope you're enjoying the marathon. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you then. Bye.